him, number 4, Le Goff, the towering figure, the huge Frenchman. There's a start this evening also for Rossard. And here's the influential libero. He is one of the most athletic liberos in world volleyball. The number 2, Russian-born, but very much a Frenchman, Yenia Grebennikov. Tilly. So introducing, as the decibels go off the scale, the Serbian team, number 1, Alexander Okolic. Milan Katic at 3. Dusan Petkovic, the popular captain, there he is, number 12. Stefan Simic, the middle blocker at 13. Number 22, the setter, Andrija Venemanovic. So a change at the setter position from the first match. And the libero, Neven Majstrovic, number 17. So confirmation of the lineup then for the Serbian team with a change at the libero position. Majstorovic coming in. It's a huge responsibility. And France also making changes. Rossard coming in to that front row. Aguenier also. Brizard, the captain, at the back and sticking faith with their ever trusty libero, Grobenovic. So Serbia looking to break this losing streak, best of 5 sets. First point of the match goes the way of the French, who will be really fired up after that terrific victory from Russia. They really needed that to exercise a few demons, you sensed. Here is Thibaut Rossard. You get the sense that every single point won by Serbia will be cheered to the rafters here by this vocal crowd. Simic then with the serve. That's blocked but away. Luati, another one of the newcomers to the starting lineup here for France. First sight of him. Yassine Luati. Serbia need to settle quickly, and that's terrific. David Majic already making his presence felt, looking to build on that fine performance on the opening day. There is Dusan Petkovic then, the Serbian captain. Badly needs a win. Oh, terrific serve, not back. And a touch of the net. Hands the point the way of the French. Le Goff. He's a towering presence as well. Serbia challenging here. Net touch being challenged by Serbia.
Challenge net touch. Challenge net touch.
Referee Rabasada wants another look at this. So does Serbia. Suggestion of the fingers of the player touched the net.
I think you can see they are asking for net touch. There is net touch. Tell something. Okay.
Well, deemed to be no fault.
Okay. 7.
France retain the point and have a slender advantage early in this opening set.
Ready?
Jean Patry then, very much the man of the opening match with those 16 points to his name. It's quite a serve. Booming serve, just about dealt with by the Serbian team. Here we go, Grebenikov sets it up nicely. And oh, rush of blood to the head there from Rossard. Needs to settle down, Rossard, almost trying too hard. A first glimpse there of Nikola Grabic, the Serbian coach. Pressure building on him. That's a booming serve from Mitch. Oh, he's certainly got into his stride nice and early. Well known in these parts, this is his home club, the Vojvodina. Indeed, many of the Serbian players are based here, so playing in very familiar surroundings. Rossard just needs to calm down. Plenty of opportunities to shine here. Luati then. Dealt with well. Unable to get a clean hit on that. Oh, is that just wide? It is. Rossard hasn't really settled here. That's 3 opportunities presented to him. He's missed all 3. Wasn't by much on that occasion, in fairness to him. They have to be taken. Serbia move ahead. Vital, you sense, for Serbia to try and get this first set. Put some pressure. Grebenikov does well to improvise. And Patry, yes, it's that man again. Coming up trumps. And he's on the board, up and running here in his second match. Serbia really will have to have blocking skills to the same level of Russia we saw in the previous match to try and nullify Patry. That's nice, captain's performance from Petkovic. But well blocked there by Lugov. Petkovic. Yeah, maybe a little bit too deep. And the blockers up there nicely, including Rossard. He'll feel better about that. Oh, that slipped through the fingers. It has been retrieved, but to what cost? Now France can build. Patry again. This time he's thwarted. Good improvisation from Brizard, I think. And on we go. Here is Rossard again. No way through. The door slams shut. Rossard again. Now he gets his reward. Patient play. And Rossard, having missed 1 or 2 early on, finally finds his mark. Longest rally of the opening set so far. Let's make a note of that, nearly 23 seconds. So France on the cusp of the first technical timeout, and they are there, and they're starting to move through the gears here. And that was Aguinier. France with a nice breezy start here in set 1, leading by 3 points and just finding their feet.
Okay. Ako ne imaš odličan čekić, nema potrebe da stani u svojoj normalnoj poziciji i primi čekićem normalno. Kad ideš kao treći, ako u zadnjem momentu skloniš ruke, on čovjek ne zna gdje da stane. Bio u odbrani, pogađa ga lopta, ti skloniš ruke bez razloga.
Quite animated for Nikola Grabic. We were commenting yesterday on how calm and placid he generally is, but a little bit more urgency in the voice even at this early stage of the match. Players know how important it is. To get away, they may be difficult to catch. Still early stages. France leading then, 8-5. Jean Patry already on the board, as is Amanda Guinier. Le Goff. Petkovic. On we go with France. There's Rossard, and is that just away? It is. It was wide. Rossard picks up his second point. Look off again. Just drifts long. Not much in it, but it was well left. He's done a fine job since taking over in 2017. Won over 400 caps as a player, did Laurent Tilly. Volleyball in his blood and in the family. It was long. The serve was long from Vilimanovic. So Antoine Brizard, the captain, gave that quite a run. Super block, really nicely done by Aguinier. He started brightly as well. Single blocker on that occasion. Got himself perfectly placed. Jean Patry was, as you can see there, quite some distance away, as was Rossard. No table football there. Here's the set. Beautifully done by Gregenikov. How many times are we going to say that this evening? And Rossard once again, that's 3 out of 3 for the Frenchman. France pulling away already. Started well here. Juliet Meshka, former Serbian player. There's the set. What can they do? Gregenikov again. What athleticism from the Frenchman. Keeping France in this point. Now Petkovic comes up on the opposite side and secures a badly needed point there. Excellent from the captain. Slobodan Boška, Olympic medalist. Left of picture. Patry slices through like a knife through the proverbial butter. He is so difficult to read. So many options. Seems to hang in the air like an eagle for a long time. Choosing his options as he hangs. 13, France tightening their grip. Rossard then with the serve. That's got a bit of punch on it. Petkovic, France. Well, look in mean mood here. Aguinier is impressed in particular with his blocking skills. So 4 blocks already to the Frenchman. No wonder Serbia take a timeout. This could be a pretty brief evening if they're not careful here.
Znam da nije bilo puno, ali probajte da se setite da to primenite, ljudi. Tu nam treba lucidnost. Zajebite rezultat. Probajte da razmislite da smo već izgubili. Nemamo više šta da izgubimo. Hej, igrajte slobodno. Znači, ako ti diže duži penal, ne vraćaj ka 5. Ako ti servira ovamo, dajte mirnu loptu, ljudi.
Well, we've got a mental animation monitor here on the Serbian coach, and for me that was up a couple more notches in that timeout. He's getting more and more agitated, not at all happy with certain things going on or not going on. We're still not even halfway through the first set yet. And it's just unstoppable. Patry. France not taking any prisoners here. David Mech will need to be on top form, but he needs his teammates around him. That's the problem. They don't seem to be functioning well as a unit. Changes already. Serovic is on for Katic. Thibaut Rossard then continues to serve, finding his mark well. Here is Petkovic. Yeah, that's nice. Gets the full touch. He's settled nicely. Just needs to start making that rub off on his teammates. Clear touch there from Yoati. Seven points, the differential then. Rossard. Oh, it's just all too easy for Aguinier. Where was the blocking? Where were the blockers at the net? And already in the blink of an eye, we've been playing less than a quarter of an hour. France hit the second technical timeout and in complete control of this first set, leading by 8.
Quand l'attaque là, les balles sont souvent intérieures. Elles peuvent être souvent intérieures, d'accord? Donc on ferme la ligne, le centré il arrive. Le 6, restez centré, ça sert à rien d'aller trop loin sur la diagonale. Là, sur la diagonale, je veux le 1 qui fait toute cette zone et le 6 il fait toute cette zone.
Well, let's just take a look at the blocking skills here of Jonas Aguinier, who's come into the starting lineup, and what a difference he's made already. The number 1 there. That was one of 4 successful blocks for the Frenchman. So important for different members of the team to slot in. Of course, squad rotation, all part of this sport, as in many others, but let's keep an eye on him. Crowd being urged to get behind their team, and boy, do they need them. So here is the man of the moment, Aguinier. Oh, it's a poor error. Rossard comes away with the point, and it's Metic. Mej, who was expecting that to drift wide. He's going to put it behind him. What a contrast in the mood of the two coaches. Good serving from France, you have to say that as well so far. There is Mej, can't get that one away. But Yoati succeeds where Mej couldn't. France in full flow here. Blocking of Serbia just simply not good enough. Serbia ringing the changes. Kujundžić is on. That's nice. Serbia badly needed that point. It's one of the replacements involved. Kordic with the final touch. So captain Petkovic, the opposite spiker. Brilliantly done again by Grabenovic, and all set up there, but Serbia still in contention here, have kept the ball alive nicely. And here comes Petkovic again. Grabenovic saving the day for France. How many times have we seen that before? And on we go. Patry has a go. Oh, and it comes down on the Serbian side. The net playing its part as well. The French team there enjoying that particular moment of fortune. Antoine Brizard there, also in the thick of it, but Patry, there's the block, there's the net, and there's the point. Ten points to the advantage. Patry serving here, wickedly into the wrists of the back line, and again Le Goff this time with the block. This is outstanding from France. They've been ruthless here so far in this opening set, which is in danger of passing the Serbian team by. Timeout to the home nation. All running repairs. Now let's monitor the body language of Nikola Grbić.
Okay. Što će reći? Teška lopta kao što je ova, ostavljamo loptu na bližu stranu. Hoće nam stići dvojni blok. Evo, probali smo da okrenemo u drugu stranu. Stigao je ovako dvojni blok. Daj da ostavimo da radimo jednostavne stvari. Preciznost pri jednostavnim stvarima. Igraju, kao što sam rekao, odlično blok odbranu, treba nam strpljenje. Ne tražite rešenja koje su rizične.
Slightly more controlled aggression, I'd say there. Could have gone off the scale. He was not happy in the previous timeout. The question is, can Serbia turn this first set around? It's a huge ask. We did say that France were the form team on their recent meetings. Jean Patry then, he's certainly in form. Nicely done. There's the dummy, but once again the result is the same. Brizard and Le Goff combined. There you can see the dummy there. So 4 points from wrapping up this first set. God, I had to dig well to get that one out. Serbia on this occasion come away with a point. Badly needed. Le Goff not happy. Challenge coming in from France. Questioning a net touch. Let's check for a net touch.
Check for France.
So difficult for the referee and players to see. The action is so quick in real time. The referee, Davide Rapisare. Here it is.
Number 11. That's on France.
Yeah, definite neck touch, definite faults, successful challenge from Serbia. And they will have the serve. Antoine Brizard touching the net on the way down after the block. Kujundžić. Terrific atmosphere here. Best atmosphere we've had so far this weekend here in Novi Sad. Oh, it's a shame. Couldn't build on that all-important point, and France moved to within 3 of wrapping up this first set inside half an hour. Luati, one of the new starters for this second match for France. Good serve. Benikov getting involved early here. Luati following up his own serve. Nicely done. Only a matter of time. The pressure was building all the time. Le Goff there, applying the final touch. Did well to retrieve, but the outcome was all too inevitable. So Luati. Highly partisan crowd, just a little bit of whistling going on there. Ice cool. Okolic, Alexander Okolic. Ah, it's terrific. Luati coming in at pace. Had a decent run at it, and that momentum, that forward momentum, so important. You can see him preparing from a long way back, and makes it unstoppable. And inside 25 minutes, France have an opportunity here to seal this first set. Nice, good defense. France onto it, going backwards. Rossard needs to build from here. Now the blockers getting into position. The blockers doing their job, but excellent defending there from Serbia. And the blockers on this occasion cannot direct the ball back over the net, and Serbia save 1 set point. Sirovic applying the winning spike. Still set point to France. It's long, and that seals the first set in double quick time. France look ominously good here, continuing their fine form from that opening victory against Russia on the opening night. And Serbia have a real mountain to climb here. France have taken the first set by 25 points to 12. President of the Serbian Volleyball Federation. Looking slightly perturbed, perhaps, what's unfolding in front of him from the playing perspective. He's seen a lot of volleyball over the years. Serbia have had more than one famous comeback over the years. You cannot take anything away from France here. 6 blocking points scored without reply. We saw how good Russia were in the previous match. Well, France continuing the same vein. Aguenier has chipped in with 5 points. Grebenikov 4. Rossard 4 as well. Good even distribution of points in the French team. Serbia not really settled yet. The setter contact points. The setter Antoine Brizard doing his job. Setter's such an important role at the centre of everything, the glue, if you like, that binds everything else together. Brizard does it so well. Plays his club volleyball in Warsaw. Their support so far undiminished. Dusan Petkovic there. So what can Serbia do from here? They need a change of game plan. You sense the blocking of France has been formidable. Also outscoring Serbia in attack as well by 2-1. Set 2. So Brizard finds the net. You just sense that if Serbia can find a bit of run, a bit of momentum here, the crowd could get right behind them. And then it starts to be a different game. France, though, through Aguenier. He's really taken his opportunity here as Jonas Aguenier. As has this man. Started quietly, 1 or 2 early errors, but has settled now. Thibaut Rossard. Stinging the fingers there. Petkovic, but Grebenikov again. How good has he been in defence? Desperate defending again, this time from Serbia. Super blocking. Grebenikov comes into the fray as well. And Rossard, has he gone long? He has. Well, that was a terrific exchange from both sides. Some wonderful defence. Often it's the defensive qualities that are the most eye-catching. Grebenikov, the libero for France, always catches the eye. So athletic. Simic then with the serve. France building nicely. Patry again, effortless. Finds his mark. Even took a little bit of the pace off that one. It was all about placement. He knew exactly where he was going. Evaded the blockers and the outstretched arm by Surovic. That brow looking a little bit more furrowed by the minute. Nikola Grubic. Here is Aguinier. Set, nice. That's better. Simple, back to basics. And Okolic delivers the winning kill. Super angle as well, wasn't it? He shaped to go to the left, but dispatched it to the right. Grebenikov again. Oh, that's super, really good. Luati. Starting to accumulate. It's his 4th point of the match. Travelling as well. Anything over 100 clicks is impressive. Patry then with another good stinging serve. Super block. Bultor is on. Number 16, Daryl Bultor from Montpellier. Immediately getting into the thick of the action. That's a really good dipping serve again from Patry, but this time it's David Mech, the danger man, who finds his mark. Serbia just need to stay with France for longer than they did in that opening set. They let France get away early. From there on in, it was playing catch-up. That's gone long. Luati then, so look at this Luati serve. That was dragged out wide, needed to be dealt with, and was. Petkovic, ball's going out. That's a nice spike from Dusan Petkovic, the Serbian captain. He's been one of the more impressive Serbian players so far. This is his opposite number. Alexander Okolic, based in Greece. That's super. From the new man on the court, Bultor. Indicated beforehand where he wanted it. So difficult to deal with. The running serve at pace, dipping viciously. Good clearance of the net. Maybe a slight mix-up as well between the two players. Communication, of course, absolutely vital on the court. France lead by 2. Well blocked. And again, yes, finds his mark this time. Surovic, enjoying his moment. So Serbia still in contention here very much in this second set. rather been blown away in the first. Todorovic. Jean Patry again, on this occasion can't get the immediate point, but comes away with the point. And France lead here at the first technical timeout of this second set with a 2-point advantage by 8 points to 6.
Žive lopte, ljudi. Dokle stignem tu prebacujem. Nemoj da imate frenetičnost da jao sad ću. Ne, ljudi, sve ostaje u okvirima tehnike. Stojim tu, je li digao iza glave, dokle stignem prebacujem ruke. Nemoj da imate žurbu da prebacite ruke preko. Mirnoća kad se lopta odvoji od cajle. Sjetite se pravaca napada. Da pomerimo na ovoga srednjaka, znači na vamo 6-5, ako je plasne, tamo si ti pa ćeš da je uzmeš. Udarajte visoko, bolje nego da udarate van.
Well, Jean Patry, we identified him as a key player for France at the start of the match, based on his performances last year and in the first match. And, well, we haven't been wrong so far, have we? Because he's been right up there. Joint leading scorer with Aguinier on 6. All 6, in his case, winning spikes. 16 his tally for the first match yesterday, if you want to keep count. Brizard, good serve, good block. Net again playing its part, but Serbia keep the ball alive. And this time it's away. Serbia pick up the point. Petkovic. He's impressed me today. Quietly marshalling his troops. Yeah, Hossar just couldn't get enough behind it. Sirovic. Benikov again, knocked backwards. Oh, it's a lovely block. Now then, that's the first blocking point won by Serbia in the entire match. And Simic delivers. Monster block, indeed it was. All square second set. That's well dealt with. Here is Patry, nicely blocked. Couldn't find a way through on that occasion. That's nice. Really deftly done by Brizard. Brizard, in fact, setting for Hossar just behind him. Here it is. Touch took it out of play. So Serbia threatening just to come back. France now with that slender advantage. Straight back over. France have a chance to build here. Super. Really nice from Luati. He's getting amongst the points as well. He's up to 5. France have won a total of 34 points in the match so far, almost double that of Serbia, who are on 20. Vladimir Batis on the right of picture there, another Serbian Olympian. So, the great and the good of Serbian volleyball in the house this evening. France here building again. Oh, there's Patry. That's meat and drink to a player of his caliber. He's starting to accumulate worryingly quickly from a Serbian perspective. 7 for him. And France restore their 2-point advantage here. Here's Aguinier. Good block. Not good enough, though. Serbia, well, encouraging for them. They're not allowing France to get away as they did in set one, that's for sure. Remember, they scored 12 points in the entire set, did Serbia. Here is Captain Petkovic. Rabanikov again, solid as a rock. Patry, has he gone long this time? Well, there was a touch. Could there be a challenge coming in from Russia? The ball was long. Was there a touch along the way? Clearly was, yes. No challenge. Not this time for Jean Patry. So we reached the halfway point of this second set. David Mejic trying to keep Serbia in contention here. They cannot let France take a two-set lead. You would have thought coming back from 2 down would be a big, big challenge. He looks pretty relaxed. Laurentini. So Luati, who's impressed, taking his chance well in the team, in the starting lineup today. That's a good serve. Even Grabenikov on that occasion couldn't do anything with that. And that's saying something. Just anticipating. The ball is fizzing at him at such a speed. Decent spike height as well. Over 3 meters. Luati. There's Rossard looking for placement, just taking a little bit of speed off the ball there. Grabenikov. Rizard, and there is Patry again, ever dependable. So difficult to play against. Straight off the training court, some of these routines for France. Oh, clean ace. It was. He enjoyed that. Daryl Bultor. Serbia call a timeout on the cusp of the second technical timeout, but at 12:15, Serbia need to regroup here.
Svaka mu čast, srednja. Pa razumeš, on ima ovamo, ali ti možeš da stigneš da je spasiš. Ako udara jako, moraš ti da preuzmeš ovo. Znači, skupljamo sa njim ka 5, korak levo kad podbaci i ti ovo. Probaj da rokaš jako u 6. Šesticu, ne u 1.
Nikola Grbić just specifically addressing, I noticed the libero there, Neven Majstrojevic. But they threatened to close the gap, and did indeed close the gap in that second set, but France again just moved away. Bultor with the serve. Oh, has he gone wide? He has. He was going for placement. A second successive ace would have been impressive there, and so he leaves the court. Todorovic with the serve. Rossard, yes, succeeds again. Hint of touching the net. So a video challenge in or out. France requests the challenge. Ball was in. So the point goes to France. One more to their tally. Second technical timeout of this second set. And more messages for the Serbian coach to get across, but also Laurent Tilly, just reminding his players of what's at stake here. Sometimes doesn't really need to say much. Just the odd little word here or there. And let's remind ourselves that France's real superstars, with all due respect to the players playing today, Stéphane Bouet, the top scorer in the entire VNL, and Avin Angapet, the two big names not featuring this weekend, but certainly still part of the squad and will be available for matches later on. It's a really long campaign, all about rotation and keeping players fresh, giving other players a chance to shine, and they're certainly doing that so far for France. So leading by a set and 16-13. We've been playing for just under 45 minutes. And here's the captain. Bizarre. Nicely done. Oh, it's far too simple for Serbia from Simic. Really couldn't miss there. No defense in position at all. Yeah, gaping hole. And Guinier nowhere to be seen. Sirovic. There is Brizard. Oh, it's a nice touch. Well read, though, by Serbia. Here is Petkovic. Oh, it's nice. Found a touch, but comfortably in court as well. And all of a sudden, that three-point lead has been shrunk to one. There is Petkovic out of the starting blocks nicely. Desperate dive from Luati. Is the comeback on here? That's well long. A little breather for France. Serbia threatening to come back into the second set. Vossar, that's nicely done. Gets the spike away again. Terrific. Petkovic, he's been right on the money from the get-go. Some of his teammates were slow to get into the pace of the game in the first set. He was impressive right from the gun. France then. Yeah, that's nice. Luati has taken his chances well, favouring that right hand down the line. No second invitation required. So the frustration for Serbia continues. Here is Aguinier. He's been amongst the points himself. Clear touch. Or was that? He's convinced there was. David Majic. Block touch challenge coming in from Serbia. Must admit, I saw that as a touch as well. We shall find out. Important call here.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Well, the ball was long from Petkovic. The question is, was there a touch? There was a touch. He was right to challenge. Serbia hanging on in here. France's lead, just a point. So Petkovic, not quite single-handedly, but certainly leading by example as the captain. draw level. They've just failed to do that in this second set so far. Korobenikov, Petri is waiting if needed. Luati, on we go. Here is Petkovic again coming in. What a block that is from Bultor. Absolutely inspired play. And Petkovic is denied. So the advantage back with France, and Jean Patry, the man of the moment, who's on 9 points here with the serve. Oh, that's far too long. Not enough topspin on the ball to bring it into court. David Nech. They've got to within a point regularly enough in this set, but haven't built on that and gone beyond. Can they do it here? Bultor. Patry. Oh, it's just too good. They can't handle him. Simply have no answer at all. And there has to be the game plan, continues to be the game plan from France's point of view. Get the ball to Patry, and 9 times out of 10 he will deliver. Even his coach is surprised by his ability. Much more competitive this second set, but France on the verge of doubling their advantage. Or are they? Serdovic continues to believe that Serbia can nick this. France, they've been in control, but they've been ahead for most of this set. Just need to be careful now. The crowd could play a part here. Oh, it's nicely done. He's also impressed, as Dano Bultor. France moved to within 4. Short back lift. Simic on his own, unable to handle it. So Bultor now with the serve. And he's served well, hasn't he? Got that ace earlier in the match. Too much on that one, though. Nervy moments for both coaches. Todorovic. Rossard. Oh, it's beautifully done. Sold the dummy. Everybody was waiting for the set from Brizard, but he turned into attacker himself. Really nice. They all bought the dummy. So France move to within 3 points of this second set. Smartly done there by the captain. And a position. Well, the point goes the way of France. Challenge, net touch. Is there going to be a challenge here? Disappointment there for Petkovic. Serbia called a timeout, no challenge. Yeah, he just caught the net on the way down. Could this be the final timeout Serbia call in this set? Now he's animated, isn't he? A 2-set deficit would be really difficult to come back from. Not impossible, of course, but in the sort of mood that France are in. Having beaten Russia, remember, the defending champions, impressively last night. France on the verge here of going 2 sets up against their hosts. Here comes Serbia. Oh, that's nice from Petkovic. Well, you get the impression that he really, really likes to lead by example. Starting to threaten the 100 kilometers an hour mark. Sirovic then. Can Serbia find a late surge here? Just wide. High risk, probably worth it. But it has handed France 3 set points. And it's Rossard who will try to deliver. Oh, it's long. Well, there was a bit of a cushion there. He was right to go for it. As we keep saying, it's really important for the serve to be meaningful. Otherwise, it will just get gobbled up and spat back. Still set point France. Well, there we are. They have wrapped up this second set. They've doubled their advantage. A much more competitive second set, you have to say, compared to the first. Serbia tightened up. But the fact is, they couldn't live with the likes of Patry or Brizard. Patry in particular, scoring points at will. And France have taken a 2-0 lead and have taken this second set by 25 points to 12. So here are the numbers from that second set, 25-22. The score pretty even in terms of attacks and in blocks. Not much to choose between it, and a real contrast between those numbers and those we saw in the first set, where the blocking of France were really instrumental in taking that first set. Here are the contact points for the best spikers, and look at that, the list headed by Patry, Luati and Roussard have come in and taken their chance really well. But 53% of those on the right-hand side, or left as we look out, and many of those have come from the hand of Jean Patry. And the truth is, Serbia have just not had an answer to the sheer power and placement of Jean Patry. You have to fear for Serbia from here. It's going to take something really special. They need these people behind them. Are they going to suffer a 4th consecutive defeat? Their second here in Novi Sad. And of course, their final match this weekend will be against Russia. Always a special occasion. France, 2/3 of the way to making it 2 out of 2. The big names need to step up here. Mehic is one of them. Petkovic, the captain, has played well so far. There he is. Important for France to get off to a ruthless start here, and if they can just turn the screw, then they could knock the stuffing out of Serbia for the rest of the match. Rafael Kor is on as setter for France, number 5. So France ringing the changes. Also on Julien Linil, number 8. So France leading by 2-0. Serbia with a mountain to climb here. Does the comeback start here? psychologically, how important might that be for France? Guinier's 7th point. Rossard. He looks a worried man. Kovacevic, another one of the homegrown players based here in Novi Sad. Desperate defending, really good defense from Serbia here. If they come away with this point, that will really give the crowd something to cheer about, but they haven't. And France continue to impress here. Zluati again. Quick fire exchange in the net, and it's gone the way of Serbia. That was good reaction there. Petkovic. Rafael Kor unable to deal with it. So much changed French lineup in this third set. Oh, it's terrific. Great reaction from Grebennikov again. But it's long from France. Timothy Calle going long, the wing spiker. But how good is he? He really is the linchpin of this French team. Petkovic. No. So, reminder, the main starters for France who have taken a breather. Le Goff and Brizard, the captain. Here is Timothée Calle. No. Too much on that. So Lomotili giving a lot of his starting list a fair run out here. As I mentioned, it is a long old haul. 15 matches to be played in the pool stage, plus potentially finals weekend as well. Luati, oh, that's nicely dug out. France thought they'd won that point. Well, they have now. They won the joust. No, they didn't. Serbia have come away with it. And Sirovic, well, how often do we see that when one team is supposedly down and out? It was the joust, and the ball did land out. Really give Serbia great heart. They now lead by 2. France have to be careful here. Mej. No. Well, the French libero Grebennikov will take on a bigger role here. You sense he's taken over the role of captain. Pretty boisterous crowd. And that one's away as well. And France starting to feel the pressure here. Serbia on their way back. Crowds like this normally don't need any second invitation to get behind their team, if their team can provide something to get behind. And that's the problem. They've been outplayed so far for most of this match. That's terrific. Really nicely done by Calle. Timothée Calle. France's ability to spot the danger and instantly respond is very impressive indeed. So here is Pultor. Oh, stuck on his chest, almost like glue. Seen for an age, and well, if one of his teammates had been able to prise it off, the rally could have continued, I guess, but not often you see that. But thank you very much. A volleyball travelling at 80 kilometres an hour right in the middle of the chest. Thank you very much. Serbia leading by 2. Nice. Linil also making his presence felt. Based in China now, plays in Shanghai. So here is Rafael Kor. The crowd giving the French team some real catcalling as they're about to serve. Serbia then leading at the first technical timeout by 2 points. It's a start.
Donc ça veut dire que le bloqueur ailier qui est loin de lui, il ne doit pas rester au milieu du terrain, il doit vite s'écarter pour au moins fixer, et comme ça le central va arriver. Il ne joue la fixe que sur très bonne réception. Sinon on est vraiment en attente et on regarde ce qui se passe. Long côté, long côté. Okay. Après ce qu'il faut c'est les intentions au service. Continuez. Prenez-moi le réceptionneur qui est avant, la moitié de terrain du réceptionneur qui est avant. Tranquillement, ok? Mais avec de l'esprit, avec de la...
Until just getting his message across about how important the serve is and targeting the receiver. But here is Petkovic, who's continuing to have quite an influence on this match, certainly in this third set. He knows how desperately important it is for Serbia to come away from this weekend with something to show. Been very impressive. 8 points to his name from attacking positions. So Serbia then with this 2-point advantage, can they build on that? Sedovic. Luati. There's Kor. Oh, the blocking there. And are the tables turning now? Is there a change in mood? A shift in momentum? Probably not the right shot. No conviction in that from Karl. 3 points the lead. Mladenovic throwing himself. That's better. That's better from Karl. Very quick to atone. So here is Julien Linil. Once again, not finding the mark with the serve, going long. Kovacevic. Well known in these parts. That's much better from Karl. Jean Patry has been off the court since the end of that second set. He will be hoping he doesn't have to make a reappearance, but he may need to. France not as potent, for sure, without him on the court. Serbia have done well to retrieve that ball from the service. Good defense. Here comes in the attack again. Oh, nicely done. Karl, Timothy Karl, having a really good spell here. Serbia then, 3 points to the good, and the crowd getting more and more behind their side here. The home side on a roll here. 3 becomes 4. Well, it's been a good spell, hasn't it, for Serbia? It really has. Flick has switched internally. He realised it was serious. They couldn't just continue in the same vein. That's a good dipping serve there from Karl. Block does its job for France. Up they go again, but not on this occasion. And Serbia starting to pull away here. And you wonder whether Laurent Tilly will recall some of his, dare I say it, first choice players. Oh, has it gone long? No, it hasn't. Just found the line. That was nicely done. Got up smartly. Boye, yeah. France need a response here. They would like to get this job done in 3. Luati. No. France just not at the same level as they were in the opening 2 sets, that's for sure. Just not as tight. Serbia, who've also made changes, don't forget, have capitalised. Here is Okolic. Gets away with it. Linil, rather slow to react to that first ball, but the block comes in and takes the ball wide. So France still in contention here. Bultor. Super from the libero there. Ah, terrific blocking. Aguenier is back on. Just tightened things up there in the middle of the court. Serbia taking a timeout just as France threatened to get on a roll. Serbia still leading here, though, with a much improved performance by 2 points in set 3.
Da ti prođe paralela blockout. Znači, hoću da mu staviš stani ovako ravno ispred sebe. Okej? Daj!
Well, this crowd would like to see a 4th, even a 5th set settled in for the evening here in Novi Sad. France, of course, have other matters and other ideas. Bultor then. Trying to close this gap. It's only 2 points, but it could be significant. That's a good serve from Bultor. Nice blocking. Petkovic thwarted. He's available again. Here's Serovic. Serovic again. Terrific from Bultor. Great defence. And a great block coming in. Now the crowd will love that. Had to work really hard for that point, did Serbia. But they've come away with it. A monster block there from Todorovic. Plus colleagues. And they celebrate all together. There it was Todorovic who got the touch. So, 3 points the lead here. That was easy pickings. Aguenier has made a difference. Rafael Kor. Petkovic again. So reliable in attack. Technical timeout. Serbia maintain this 3-point advantage. It could be crucial. Well, it's all fun and games, isn't it, in the French camp when they're not playing. Few press-ups, rock, paper, scissors as well. There's no end to their imagination. The crowd certainly have responded to this improved performance from Serbia. Much improved in the second set, 25-22. They've taken that improved form into set 3 here and are leading into the second half of the set with a handy 3-point advantage. A few more changes being made. Nastorovic, the libero, is on. Some flossing in Novi Sad. We've seen it all. Sirovic. Good reactions from Aguinier. That's terrific. Well, France on the back foot, mainly courtesy of the net there, but some terrific reactions there from Aguinier to keep that ball alive. And finished off nicely by Karl. So down to 2. Needs a decent serve here from Linil. Yeah. Gets it in court, all importantly. Oh, didn't probably need to make that. Will it be costly? France frantically trying to get the ball back. Luati, yes, gets away with it. France win 2 points on the bounce. And Linil will be feeling a little bit more relieved here, the number 8, because earlier in that exchange, he was glued to the baseline and played a ball that perhaps he didn't need to play. No matter, France on the way back. Even Laurentini trying to keep that ball alive. A nifty bit of footwork, but sadly, the coach not allowed to actively take part in the rallies. Ball skills rather rusty there. So 2 points to lead. France, what their response? Yes, nice. Oh no. Well, it's gone out of court. Let's have another look. Well, that was a very, very makeable cross-court spike there for Karl. But a reprieve here for France. Here is Aguinier, 2 points to deficit. France need to come good at the end of this set to close out the match. Oh, brilliant. Petkovic is having an absolute stormer here. Well, 12 points now, head and shoulders above the rest of the team in terms of points accumulation. Serbia knocking on the door here of this third set, largely thanks to this man. It's well dealt with. Luati, yes, gets the point away. France just giving Serbia enough to think about. 2 points can be snuffed out in the blink of an eye, the way this sport is played at such a speed. There's the set. Oh, that's terrific. Even the pancake, not good enough. That was a brilliant dummy there. Just wafted the fingertips over the ball. Serbia hit 20 for the second set running. David Mech. Guided back into court. It's going to take a big effort to get this back. And indeed it doesn't. So France still competitive here. Still, Laurent Tilly believes his side can convert this set and take the match. A time for cool heads. Here is Luati. Just long. The crowd certainly very vocal each time a French player serves. Knocking off these points one by one. Here is Alexander Okolic, the middle blocker. France setting themselves here. It's nicely dispatched there from Karl. Had the freedom of the court there on the right-hand side. Straight down the throat of Mech in the centre of the court. So Bultor is withdrawn. Clevenot comes on. Had a fine game, did Trevor Clevenot, in the opening match against Russia. Timeout taken by France just to settle the ship. Laurent Tilly now. Will he remain and retain his composure?
Les gars, au bloc, on vole un peu vers les extérieurs, d'accord? Soyez agressifs, essayez de couper plutôt les angles. Le pointu, là, il est en deux. On est pédé,
So they're a little bit loose on the blocking. Got to stick and cover the angles. Clevenot then back on. It's only 2 points. Well, the Serbs watching this match would really like their team to get a set on the board here, take this match into a fourth. Here is Clevenot then. With that deliberate, very trademark preparation. Finds the mark. Mech is off, Katic on. The block comes in. French blockers go up again. And Serbia come away with the point, and it's that man Petkovic once again. Well, France have to be really disciplined here. Got away with a bit of fortune from the net. 3 points required then for Serbia. Nicely done. Serbia regrouping. That's brilliantly done, but Grebenikov once again, and that's gone long, as it from Karl? It has. Serbia are almost there. They need to keep discipline here. France have rather let Serbia back through into this match. Totally control the first two sets. And it's been an impressive response here from Serbia. Linil goes for the return and gets it. Nicely done. Nice little routine there, just spun around and lined up for the spike, which was a winning point. This is tight. This is tense. Here is Rafael Kor. Oh, the block wasn't needed. Has it taken a touch? It has. Will there be a challenge from France? I'm not sure. So difficult to see whether there was a touch to the naked eye. No challenge coming in. Substitution coming in for Serbia, who have 4 set points here. David Mech back on the court. Set point Serbia. And listen, get ready for the roar. There it is. Serbia very much back in this contest. What an improvement and what a performance from their captain, Dusan Petkovic. Hugs all round. And now we have a match on our hands. France have been pegged back here after taking the first 2 sets comfortably. And Serbia have taken the third by 25 points to 20. Well, the stats for that third set, much better reading from a Serbian perspective. The blocks improved. France still outsmarting the hosts in the offense department, but generally speaking, an improved level from Serbia and perhaps a little drop-off from France with the change in personnel. The set of contact points from Serbia's point of view, much improved. Todorovic, the setter, coming in that third set and being much more involved. The question is, can Serbia maintain this momentum? The crowd are pleased that they're staying. There's more live volleyball to look at, that's for sure. France, of course, can still pick up a maximum 3 points if they take this next set. Serbia, though, with this unwanted record of 3 straight defeats, heading for a 4th, but they want them to get rid of that. Different atmosphere now, isn't it? In the Vojvodina. So Serbia, as things stand, the only team in Pool 4 without a win this weekend. France, of course, beat Russia last night. Russia picked up their first win today against Japan, and Japan beat Serbia. So how will France respond? They've been pegged back, their advantage has been halved. Set 4, and it is Julien Lenil to get us underway. Oh, terrific reaction from Grebenikov. How many times have we said that over the years? Here is Petkovic, and he's found his mark, and already setting the tone for set 4. France need to make sure they're not bullied here by this ever-improving Serbian side. There's Lenil. Karl gets the ball back straight away. Kor with the set. And a touch of the net there. Couldn't help himself, couldn't put out in time. Serbia are on a roll here. Well, two meetings last year in the VNL. Both went to France 3-0. Karl comes away with the spoils there. Block not effective on that occasion. You just wonder whether Laurent Tilly will start to think about bringing back the likes of Jean Patry and Brizard. Here is Aguinier, again with the cat calls from the crowd. Aguinier, Core, oh, he's missed it. Oh, has he got it? That's on the line. Let's have a look again. Oh, he got the touch, beg your pardon. Yeah, it was heading in and he got a healthy touch. It was just our view from the commentary box. Slightly deceptive. Aguinier. There's the block, hastily mopped up there by Core. There's Brizard, who's back on. Thanks Luati. And Serbia. Standing firm here, yes, it was Luati. Excellent blocking again. The blocking much improved, you have to say, from Serbia. Compared to the first two sets. They tightened up in set 3. They've continued here at the beginning of the fourth. Core. There we go, brilliantly done from Linneal, coming from deep. That's an excellent ploy. Forward momentum, you can see him there, centre of picture, timing his run, and bang. That wasn't coming back. Timothy Karl. It was long, but not much. David Mehic, one of the standout players of the first match. So, service errors traded. Can be paid at a fairly breezy tempo here. Hour and a half into the game. That's terrifically done. A flying pancake. Petkovic just gets the ball in play. And there is brilliant from Bultour. France move ahead for the first time in this fourth set. A couple of early strikes there from Bultour. He's up to 8 points. Patry, who's off the court, still leads the way on 10 for France. That's frustrating there for Luati. Getting the ball into play is, of course, important. Doing so with enough speed to make it difficult for it to come back. All square then, set 4. That's a misjudgment there from the French team. Are they going to pay for that? Yes, they are. Petkovic totally in control, showing lovely touch. Luati, Core, and the block goes wide. And Linneal comes away with the point there. France hanging on here. Either side able to pull away. Darryl Bultour then, who's played well and served well. Oh, he's found it. It's another ace. Terrific. Clean ace. Right in the corner. Terrific. Control as well as pace. So can France build on this? More of the same, please, from a French perspective. No. So it's all square, heading for the first technical timeout. French captain Brizard there continues to sit it out. Linil goes for the return, not needed. Aguinier dispatches. And he's certainly tightened things up as France go into the technical timeout, leading by a single point. It's so finely poised here.
Pour jouer sans réfléchir, faut vraiment avoir envie du ballon. La feinte, elle est pour toi. Ça peut pas être quelqu'un d'autre. D'accord? Donc on a chacun son truc. La balle est là-bas, on regarde la balle, il faut regarder la balle. Il est en difficulté, putain, j'avance. Ok?
Keep your eye on the ball.
Faites-moi un flottant.
Don't watch other players.
Par contre, ce que je veux, après défense, on avance.
So a little bit more animation from Laurent-Tilly. Petkovic, though, very much the standout player for the host nation, leading the way on points. 16 in total, 15 of those have come from the trusty right arm. Just the one block, but he has been inspired. We mentioned him right in the first couple of points of the match. He's been consistently impressive since. There are his numbers. Well, this place would go absolutely crazy if we were to go into a fifth set. And who knows, if Serbia could complete the comeback, well, that would be the icing on the cake. We have a long way to go, though, before then. France leading by a single point. No more. Just a sense that France have also gone off the boil here. It's probably just a percentage point or two. Serbia have upped their game by probably the same margin. Straight down the throat of Grebennikov, a rare misjudgment there from the Frenchman. Goes down as an ace. It's wide. So Linil, and 6 points to his name. He's done well since he came on, but the serve has not been consistent. Bultor is the most impressive of the French servers. Kovacevic. What have Serbia got here? This is a real test. Linil took no chances. Petkovic, no, just couldn't get the right direction on that. It was a fairly strange point in the end. So all square here in the fourth set. France leading by 2-1. Serbia had the momentum coming into this set, having taken the third. And Aguinier, with the help of the net, is over. The blockers into position. Petkovic, once again, he really is almost single-handedly dragging his team towards a fifth set here. The standout player by some distance, no doubt about it. 17 points to his name now. Surovic on 7 is the nearest to him. Nicely mopped up. That's better. Timothy Karl pulls one back for France. We're all square. Just a little bit worrying that Serbia just can't pull away here. Although they did finish the third set impressively as France threatened to come back. Serve into the net. So Serbia continue to pull ahead, and then France just catch them up. And it's just by the odd point or two. Not a good enough margin to really take control of the set. So Luati has the job here, and the serving becomes even more important. That was nice, dipping nicely. Well, that was set up beautifully. Really was, and the French blockers were nowhere to be seen on that occasion. It was easy meat for Okolic. That's nicely done. Linil. Bultour, who's been the pick of the French servers so far, particularly in the last couple of sets, needs the help of the net. Bultour, defensive duties. Nicely done. They didn't buy the dummy on that occasion. Here is Petkovic. This time he can't find a way through. Look at the movement. Bodies all over the place, making sure they stick to their rotation positions. Finally, Timothy Cahill delivers the winning blow. And France move ahead ominously in this fourth set. It was travelling over the 100 kilometers an hour mark. Now it's been Serbia who've led for most of this fourth set, just by the odd point or two. Can France take advantage here? Too much on it. This is really close to call. Stinging the fingers again. This time it's Rafael Kor with the winning spike. Difficult for that too. That was Mej. So Kor, who's done well. The setter, the man from Cannes. Where's this one going? Linil does well to pick up the pieces and goes for the return. The block comes in on Rafael Kor. Just couldn't find the height to get his fingertips on that ball. Block came in, he was backpedaling, wasn't he? He just looped over his head, frustratingly. That's way out on the full from Sirovic. Technical timeout is reached. France with the slenderest advantage in set 4. 9 points away from sealing a victory, but easy to say.
Kada lopta kreće da ide ka napred. Okej, pratim. Igra kratku distancu. Ako je okrene iza glave, ostaje 1 na 1. U redu. Sve do sada što je bilo, ostaje igra napred. Nema prvi tempo na loptu pomerenu od Cajle. Okej, znači tu čitamo. U redu. Srednjaci još jednom.
Well, Bultour has been serving really well, but also offensively it's been impressive as well. He's got 9 points in this match so far. He came into the starting lineup for this match, having not started in the previous one. His serving has been great, 3 aces to his name. And he's really galvanised the team. There is Kevin Tilley in the white there. yet to appear in this match. There are Bultur's vital statistics. And still we await changes in personnel from either side. There's the block touch. So Serbia get the opening point after the resumption. Kovacevic. Well, the crowd serving as an 8th player. Home advantage. Didn't count for very much last night against Japan, but could be doing so here. France come away with that. A heavy block touch, taking the ball out of court. Luati enjoying himself there on that left-hand side. Captain Brizard continues to watch on from the sidelines. Here is Aguinier. Petkovic gets the block, but it's long. The consistency of this man has to be applauded. It really does. 17 points apiece in set 4. The Serbian captain, Petkovic. Good control. Bultur steadies himself. Nicely done by Luati on the far side. It was Bultur who went for the dummy. Laurent Tilly just starting to look a little bit more animated now. He wants an extra ounce or so of effort from his players. Did so well, of course, to get to the final last year. Linil does well. Bultur, slam dunk from Bultur. Now he can smile. And now France have a 2-point advantage. Is this a platform for them on which to build? Using all his height there. Daryl Bultur. Timeout called by Serbia. France threatening to pull away here.
Okay. Tu smo na 1 poen. Znači, kad se lopta odvoji od cajle, probajte da se u ovom stavu i da stignete ljudi da nam formiramo kompaktan trojni blok. Koriste nas previše na visoke lopte da nam isteruju blok-aute. Okay. Napadamo ih još jednom. Lopta se odvaja od cajle, nema prvi tek. Ovaj poen.
Well, important juncture of this set and the match, of course, as well. Serbia desperately looking to extend this encounter into a 5th set. France just 6 points away from wrapping it up. Well, that was a wicked serve, terrific combination of power and control. Grebenikov with the defense. Desperate stuff here from Serbia, but they're still in this exchange. Here's Petkovic. He can't find a way through. Now the joust went the way of France. It's been signalled. Wow. What an opening point after the resumption that was. Several people had a go. The last touch came off Okolic. And here is Timothy Karl. Now the lead is 3 points to France. Once again, clips the net. That's been happening a lot recently. The block, not good enough. Serbia get the point. Little wag of the finger from Petkovic. They are still in business here. It's only 2 points. David Medj. Well dug out there by Linil. That's a nice, clean strike there from Karl. Starting to warm up there on that right-hand side. France restore their 3-point advantage. Here is Luati. Trying to drown out the calls there from the crowd. Petkovic again gets the block touch. .20 points now. He's reached top scorer in the whole match. The irony is that he may well end up on the losing side once again as the top scorer. So Okolic, 2 points, the deficit. Pultor. And on we go. Pultor, the dummy. And that's nicely put away by Linil. Not always easy to tell from these aerial shots which player is involved, but it was indeed Linil. Pultor comes off. Will we see him again? France 3 points from victory here to make it 2 wins from 2. It's only 3 points, but they may be really hard-won points. Serbia are not lying down here. Expectations high. There's the set. Kurovic. Desperate defending there from Serbia, but they've got the ball back and they're back in contention in this rally. France not particularly tidy there either. Now a chance for Serbia to rebuild. Petkovic has gone long and wide. And the point goes the way of France. And they are now closing in on victory here. How costly might that be from the captain, Captain Marvel, who has been simply marvellous. Just putting too much air on that. It was well wide. France require 2. Here is Clevenot. Oh, it thought about it, had a dribble and stayed in play, and that's gone long. Referee challenge, I think, he's not sure. Instant reaction there from referee Pisada. Put his hands to his chest and say, I simply don't know. So he saved a challenge. So we're looking for a block touch.
Okay, showing.
So let's see the replay. Clearly no touch. So that decision brings up match points to France. 5 of them. And Clevenot has a chance here with careful preparation to seal this for France. What have Serbia got left? Well, that isn't bad for starters. Terrifically put down. Excellent spike there from Kovacevic. That's one of the 5 set points, match points saved. Still match point France. Approaching 2 hours of play. Linil. Core. Is that it? It's all over. France have done it. They have extinguished the fight back from Serbia brilliantly. And France have come through for the second match running by a scoreline of 3-1. France looking ominously good, last year's finalists. Raced into a 2-0 lead. Back came Serbia and threatened to take us into a decider. But France have got the job done in 4. They take a maximum 3 points. And they have won here by 3-1. And Serbia have now lost 4 matches in a row and are winless here in Novi Sad. France go through into the final match with 2 wins from 2. So the numbers look like this. Overall for the match, 60 attacking points, and look at those blocks, 8 of them. Most of those came in the first 2 sets. Impressive from France. And they move on to their final match against Japan on Sunday. Disappointing from Serbia. An improved performance as the match went on, you have to say, and the crowd got behind them. But they'll be disappointed to have nothing to show so far for their weekend in Novi Sad. Final score confirmation, 3-1, France lead.
Congratulations for this victory, 2 out of 2 in Novi Sad.